Can somebody please help me make this world a better place? Can somebody please help me make this world a safer place? The way to change the world for the better, this world that we live in, is to live lives of true, genuine Christianity. Lives that see this world through God's eyes. Tries to make sense and understand the world, thinking His thoughts, and hence becoming His hands and feet into the world. In the previous episode, I told the story of my experience of being held at gunpoint, being robbed of things that I had, like my watch and my wedding ring and my phone. I told the story of how I got home and where my 10-year-old and 12-year-old children desperately wanted me to help them make sense of what happened. I told the story of God, how God challenged me to bring His thoughts into that reality. And how I could tell Nina and Miku that the South Africa that we live in is a broken place. And that maybe, just maybe, the guy that was putting a gun against my head didn't have a choice because he was forced through poverty to act in this way. I told that my explanation to my kids of a broken country as opposed to somebody that wanted to kill their dad, how that just dispelled fear from their hearts. The smallest one, however, when I finished telling the story and we were finished trying to make sense of what happened, challenged me even further. And he said, "Dad, I understand what you're saying, but tell me, what are you going to do about it?" What a challenge. What are you going to do about it? I sat for about 2 seconds and I said to him, "You know what? You know, when we as a family spend time in the children's church with the 6-year-olds and 18-month-olds, where we spend time as a family where we teach these kids about God's thoughts about this world, trying to see the world through His eyes, we're going to continue to do that." I said to him that, you know, that the time that I spend with young people in this country where we drink coffee together, we're not just talking about life. What Daddy is trying to do is I'm trying to spend time with them to give them God's thoughts about their realities and challenge them if they're struggling to see the world through His eyes. I said to him, you know, the time that Mommy and I spend in marriage ministry and trying to help those couples that really, really struggle, where mommies and daddies get angry at each other, we're going to continue to do more of that. I said to him, you know, those little videos that I make and the places that I go and that I preach and where I teach, I'm going to continue to do that because you know what? People need to hear that God has got a view over their lives, a calling over their lives. I'm going to do more of that. I said to him, you know, when Daddy goes to work, and I've said to him many times that what we do at Daddy's job is we try to help those people that don't have money to save more money. To help those people that have a bit of money to use that more effectively. And when Daddy goes overseas, I go there to get people to bring money into South Africa and into Africa to build things that we don't have at the moment. Daddy is going to continue to do that. I want to challenge you today. If God speaks into your life, if you are able to see His world through His eyes, if you are able to understand what happens in real life, thinking His thoughts, I want to ask you this question. What are you going to do about it? In Luke 10, Jesus sends the 70 into the towns. He says, the harvest is big, but the laborers are few. He says, pray to the Lord of the harvest that He will gather laborers. He says to the 70 that I send you into this world as lambs amongst wolves. He said to him, don't take cash, don't take money, don't take a lot of stuff. The battle that is to be fought, the only thing that he gives them is this word. He says, go into the town and find a man of peace. Are you a man or a woman, a boy or a girl, a son or a daughter of peace in your city? Are you fighting for the children of your city, or are you only fighting for your own children? Are you fighting for the poor of your city, or are you just looking after your own? Are you fighting for those that are oppressed in your town, or are you an oppressor that doesn't even pay the minimum wage for those people that work for you? Are you a person that speaks peace into South Africa? Or are you one of those that only hate and speak hateful words into our society? Are you a man of peace? Are you a woman of peace? Because if you are a man of peace, if you are a woman of peace, the world that you live in will change for the better. Peace be with you.